Let me see that Nikki Haley. Oh my God, what a lion went. Yeah, just watching it, man, it makes me well, but she's she's just like, she seems like that Michael Malice, I think his name is, was talking about her, and it's like, yeah, it would be like a nightmare if she became like president. She'd be like total, like the worst of all worlds. I agree. Yeah, it seemed like what a warmonger is that she is, but but remember she's a neocon, and there's been a history of that. See, this goes back to like the Reagan era, maybe even before, maybe even with Nixon, because Nixon was for one napalm in Vietnam, remember back in the '60s, and then but remember Nixon didn't start the Vietnam War. He was trying to finish it. So it's different, and Reagan didn't start any big wars. You know what I'm saying? We had like, Nicaragua, Beirut. And these were like, really were like police actions. They weren't like, we're not wars. So they didn't, Nixon, Reagan, they didn't start any wars. Even Bush Sr., like Desert Storm, it's a little bit of extended police action. It wasn't that long. It was with Bush Jr. Now there's a real neocon. It's a phony conservative, and that's what Nikki Haley is. She's in the vein of, of Bush Jr. Yeah, they're definitely loyal to their corporate freaking paymasters. And their buddies with money. And that's the way Bush was, and that's the way that she seems like she is to me. Interesting thing about the history, too. So we got to throw this one out, too. I was thinking about this. I was talking about my son. Is that thinking about like the how all this, like how all the people about wokeness, political correctness. How all this started? It started in Britain in the late 1980s, when Benny Hill, who was very popular in the United States, right, became not so popular in England because they canceled him on TV in, I think it was 1989. I believe it was 1989. And it was a big uproar and whatever, and then they said they were going to bring him back, and he died. It probably killed him. It probably did. The fact that he got canceled. The guy was on TV for like 50 years almost. People don't realize that. Benny Hill started in the 1950s on TV. A lot of that TV wasn't even recorded, so you can't see it. I've seen some of the episodes in the 50s. Anyway, long story short, though, is that he was probably the first cancellation victim. Of political correctness. Yeah, way back in 1989. Yeah. But yeah, Nikki Haley, man, oh my God. But she's a poison pill, man. I hope everybody realizes that. Holy crap. And then, like, I hope she gets embarrassed in her home state. I really do. That would be, because that's what's going to happen. She's going to lose her own home state, and she'll be like, no, her career will be ruined. It should be done for good. From after this, she might be able to be mayor in South Carolina somewhere or something about it. So, have fun with that one.